I'm Sara Leedom. I'm the Chief Operating Officer and co-founder of Inkomoko. We work with entrepreneurs in 5 countries in East and Central Africa, mostly refugees, and we're the largest lender to refugee businesses on the continent. There are 2 reasons why financial inclusion for refugees and migrants is important today. One, the practicality, where the number of refugees and forcibly displaced people is increasing, but the amount of aid is decreasing. So we need new solutions for the problems that have been there for a long time. Refugees themselves have identified that they want access to finance in order to be able to start small businesses and live independently. And 2, the second reason is because of an issue of justice, equity, and inclusion. And as our world becomes more fluid, as people are moving, making sure that everybody can benefit from economic inclusion is really important for a more just and equitable society. Despite the many challenges that are against refugees, sometimes those are regulatory challenges like barriers to owning a bank account or having a business license. Those barriers persist, but the spirit that many refugees have to overcome them is what Inkomoko focuses on. So we work with entrepreneurs providing training, consulting, and access to finance to make sure that they have the skills to run successful businesses, raise money for their families, and also hire other people for thriving communities. So we have a comprehensive approach to make sure that refugees and those who live in the host community around them are able to benefit from economic development. One entrepreneur that I am very impressed with is a woman that we've worked with in Rwanda for a few years. And she started off with a small business, just selling small packets of rice, packets of charcoal. And then as her business grew, she went from retail to wholesale. And now she's one of the largest suppliers of food products within the community. She actually moved out of the refugee camp, built a house in the community, is sending her children to school in the larger community, but still runs her business in the refugee camp because she sees the camp as a place that is economically viable. So she both has the benefit of mobility and advancement for herself and her children, and she's also bringing services and economic development within a setting that people often don't think of as a place to do good business. What I would love other financial leaders to know is that refugee communities are just as investable in any other. We often have misconceptions around what's possible within a refugee community or a community of displaced people. And we've seen again and again that borrowers in refugee communities are just as investable as any others. Based on repayment rates, based on their ability to pivot and adapt, they make great clients and really are worthy of investment.